Dozens of people were killed in a possible suicide bombing at a mosque in Pakistan overnight. And the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs will face off in this year's Super Bowl. Good morning. I'm Corva Coleman from NPR News, and here are today's top stories. Civil rights activists are calling for an investigation of the police unit that addressed violent crime in Memphis, Tennessee. The Memphis police chief has permanently disbanded the so-called Scorpion unit. The 5 former officers charged with murder in the death of black motorist Tyre Nichols belong to this unit. NPR's Michelle Martin is in Memphis. She's spoken with some residents and gathered numerous reports of similar harsh tactics and frightening encounters with Memphis police.
People spoke of having their doors broken down by police who had the wrong address on a warrant. We're talking about family members being treated so roughly after being stopped for minor traffic issues that they needed medical treatment. It was really disturbing to hear how common an experience it was for many of the people we spoke with.
NPR's Michelle Martin in Memphis. President Biden goes to Baltimore today to discuss infrastructure. He'll visit an aging rail tunnel that will be repaired with money from the bipartisan infrastructure law. In Pakistan, an official tells NPR that a powerful blast at a mosque in the city of Peshawar has killed at least 28 people. More than 65 others are wounded. NPR's Dia Hadid reports from Islamabad. Pakistani officials believe it was a suicide bomb attack.
The blast occurred in a crowded mosque frequented by police. Images shared on social media showed parts of the outside wall of the building were blown away. Anis Khan, the manager of the emergency unit at one of Peshawar's main hospitals, known as Lady Reading, told NPR that he was counting bodies. There's been ever-increasing attacks on soldiers and police since the Taliban seized power of neighbouring Afghanistan over a year ago. An offshoot of the Taliban often claims responsibility. Also Monday, authorities announced a sudden public holiday as they prepared to host the President of the United Arab Emirates. But the Pakistani Prime Minister's office said that visit was called off because of the weather. Dia Hadid, NPR News, Islamabad.
The Philadelphia Eagles will meet the Kansas City Chiefs in this year's Super Bowl. Philadelphia shellacked the San Francisco 49ers yesterday 31-7 to advance to the championship. Greg Eklund reports from Kansas City. The Chiefs held on to beat the Cincinnati Bengals 23-20 with a field goal in the final seconds of the game.
Kicker Harrison Butker connected on a 45-yard field goal with 3 seconds left for the game winner. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes says he was glad the Chiefs got a chance to redeem themselves after losing to the Bengals in the AFC Championship last year.
We needed to get this win. We wanted to play this team, and we got them at Arrowhead Stadium, and we were able to finish the job this time.
The Chiefs are making their 3rd trip to the Super Bowl in the last 4 years. They'll be facing the Philadelphia Eagles on February 12th. For NPR News, I'm Greg Eklund.
You're listening to NPR News.